Today, we are going to make some grass. No, I'm not in Colorado, so it's not going to be that kind of grass. It's our techniques that are so simple and sensible, your mothers have practically built themselves.
It's Maddog Merv. Today I am headed to Las Vegas, a quick little trip. I'm going to meet my son. He's down there on business. I'm going to go hit some museums, and I'm going in search of the lost Union Pacific train depot that I know was there at one point in time. Plus, I'm going to stop in at Counts Kustoms and, of course, the usual stop in at the Shelby America Museum. So let's take a look at what we're going to do today. So, a few years back, I picked up this City of Los Angeles in HO scale, and I didn't know much about the train and where it went and what it did. Come to find out, it went between Salt Lake City and Los Angeles and ran right through Las Vegas. So I was intrigued to find out more about the train station that would have been in Las Vegas. So on this trip, I decided to go to the Clark County Museum, see what kind of information they might have that could help me locate where the train station was at one time. They've got this beauty parked right out front. Definitely needs some restoration, but a real nice looking engine. So one thing I found that was really interesting in the museum was this picture, and it talks about the founding of Las Vegas, how in 1900 there was only 30 residents in the entire valley. Okay. Then the two railroads came. One was the San Pedro, Los Angeles, and Salt Lake that was owned by Mr. Clark. Now, Mr. Clark, in 1902, William Clark paid $55,000 for the Stewart family ranch and spring that was not too far from what's now downtown Las Vegas. Clark laid out a town site, and on May 15th of 1905, an auction was held. They sold over 176 lots. $265,000 plus was raised by the railroad. Pretty amazing for that time. And people immediately started putting up tents, started building buildings. I mean, just absolutely as quick as they could. So that was really the beginning of Las Vegas, was 1905, and of course the fight over the train stop. Now, I really like this picture here. This is of a train car that was the first depot there in 1905 because they hadn't built anything yet. You'll notice it says SP, LA, and SL. Pretty neat. However, in 1905, this beautiful train station was built at what is the head of Fremont Street and Main Street. And you can see just an absolutely beautiful building. This actually was there from 1905 until 1940. And here's another picture of it, probably from, looks like the 20s. Now in 1921, Mr. Clark sold his interest in his railroad to the Union Pacific. And that was, like I said, 1921. Here is a replica of that particular depot. It's on a nature preserve in Las Vegas. So in 1940, that building was torn down, and this beautiful Art Deco building was built in its place. I really like the looks of this particular building. Here is a shot of it taken looking kind of northwest. Big old Union Pacific sign up there, and that beautiful green and white facade. Here's a nice picture of it, an aerial picture taken looking east towards Fremont Street. I like that one, that aerial picture. But then there's this other aerial picture taken from the reverse direction looking west. It gives you some idea. You can see the end of Fremont Street on the far left. A couple of the buildings and signs. Anyway, at one point in time, the building had neon lights installed. I bet that would have been awesome to see, especially with Fremont Street and all the neon lights on Fremont Street. Wow, must have been spectacular. It's too bad they don't bring this back. Um, and here's this beautiful picture with the city of LA parked out in front of it. Now, this particular building was only there until 1970 when, again, they decided to do something else. They tore it down and they built uh, the Plaza Hotel. It was actually known as the Union Plaza in the beginning. The Union, like Union Pacific, yeah, Union Plaza Hotel. And that is still there today, and it occupies the space where those beautiful train depots used to be. The only remnant of anything is the Amtrak station that on the backside there of the hotel. And again, one final view. Just wow, what a beautiful building that was. So now that I've established where that was one of the things I came down here for. I'm now going to head to the Shelby America Museum and see what's new over there. Well, here we are back at the Shelby America Museum and gift shop. I'm going to go in and take a few pictures, and I'm going to pick up a few things for the grandkids. So let's go check this out. Wow, check this out. It's a giveaway car that you can register for, and it's painted up in the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds motif. Oh man, I think I'm going to be building a model of one of these. I have a feeling that's going to be in my future to build a model of this. Wow, absolutely stunning. Love the paint job. Love everything about this. Oh, and one final look at it. I didn't I didn't take pictures of everything in the museum, just the stuff that was not there the last time I was there, which was what, almost 2 years ago now. There was this beautiful, beautiful Cobra that I hadn't seen before. Wide body, absolutely love the look of this, but I don't like the price. Can't afford that. And then there was this. What I found unique about this Cobra was the engine. Dual Paxton supercharged 427. Oh, I bet this thing's a monster. And well, okay, I did take a picture of this the last time I was there, but this is a much clearer, nicer picture. Uh huh. Yeah. Mm. We have a model build coming up of this, by the way, so stay tuned for that in the near future. So the next stop on my little excursion here is over to Counts Kustoms. Now I've been here before, but I wanted to see what there was that was new, if there was anything new since the last time I had been here. And I wanted to get some better pictures of some of the things that I had seen before. I absolutely love the show, and Danny, he's living my alternate life, I'll tell you. Look at this beautiful waiting room. I love it. I think this is great. I would love to have a room like this. Absolutely love to have a room like that. And the refrigerator with the flames on it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I would love to have this. Again, I kind of guess I live vicariously through Danny Coker because this is the kind of stuff I really wish I had gone into and been doing was customs. This I thought was really neat. And this particular chopper here, oof, this is the kind of chopper, this is the kind of bike I want. That big long rake to it. Mm, absolutely beautiful. Had to get a picture of this bike. It's got all of these skulls all over it, either embossed in it or in the paint job. Again, just a beautiful, beautiful bike. Wasn't very light in the museum, so some of these pictures don't turn out real well. Um, Lighting was definitely interesting, to say the least. Uh, Quite the lead sled. This thing barely came up to my waist. It's really low. Beautiful 58 Thunderbird Elvira Special. This thing is just great. Again, this would be a fun one to have. I love the grill, the spider work grill on this. And good old Model A hot rod. I found this to be a very interesting piece. Not sure what it is exactly, but it sure looks cool. And the custom van, I like that custom van. Always have liked custom vans. They had some really neat stuff in the shop. Some of the same stuff as before, but I'm trying to show you most of the things that I haven't seen before. This bike was over the top. Even for me, this bike was over the top. I love Panteras. This one was beautiful. I couldn't tell if it was black cherry or black. It was hard to tell in the light. This tilt front end Chevy had an amazing paint job. I could just imagine masking and painting this whole thing. Oh, here's the golf cart with the flames. This coffee table was really neat. I hadn't seen it before with the guitar down in it. Very well done. I should have got more pictures of that. The horny mic display with the skulls and the helmets and the horns. A very talented artist, in my opinion. I love this chopper. This is one I would love to own. And here's a couch, a Roadrunner couch. And the Count's throne. This is pretty neat looking. And finally, last but not least, the hearse with the tunnel ram on it. Finally, it's time to meet up with the boys for some dinner. We went to this place called Ojos Locos. Never been there before. I guess it's been there about 3 years. Food is delicious, but it's an adult place. The young ladies run around in Victoria's Secret attire, but definitely worth. Okay, it's really loud in here, but let me just tell you, I think I'm in the happiest place on earth, and it's certainly not the Magic Kingdom.